update on the animal front. This morning we saw a family or flange of baboons to accompany the ostrich and several cows already seen. The standard of fans very high, both locals and visitors. Lots of Americans out here, which is excellent. Like the Americans, like hanging out with the Americans. Not so many Aussies or Kiwis, I'm sure they're here, but I don't think our paths have really crossed. I would have liked to have hung out with a few more of them. Lots of Germans, always good value. I haven't seen too many French. I'm sure they're here somewhere. And of course the locals, the Fala fans, fantastic, really enjoyed it. Essentially I'm a friend to all nations, I think, so. I really should slate someone now, shouldn't I? Maybe the Uruguayans or something. Yowzers, here we go. Look at this stuff. So we're finally in Port Elizabeth. England are here on force, and it's a hell of a view. What are all these people doing in your city?
I tell you, in 1820 they came here, and it looks like they've arrived here again.
Shame, it's colonialism all over again.
I tell you something, but it looks like good fun.
Steve from Hull here in PE, you enjoying it?
Fantastic, fantastic time, yeah.
How does it compare to the Anlaby Road?
Anlaby, oh, just a little bit better, but yeah, the weather's a bit better anyway.
The players need to relax and realise that they only here once perhaps in their lifetimes and they need to play well.
Yeah, I reckon Heskey's going to be on a duty, yeah.
Personally, I'd get rid of Lampard, but that's not my decision.
It's fairly controversial.
Well, I'm a controversial person.
Grass from Ljubljana?
Yeah.
England-Slovenia, big game.
Yeah, that's true. This is the decisive game. So at the end I would like either to be a draw, or if we win, or at the end we can even lose, but the Yankees and the Algerians, they have to draw. So
what if England go out today?
We're still staying in South Africa. It's a great country and we're just here to travel it and enjoy the experience.
Done every England game, bit disappointed, but I just have a sense today's going to be our day.
We didn't play well against Algeria, we didn't play well against the USA, so just by the odds, we've got to play well today.
And how long are you staying out for?
Till we take the World Cup home.
Of course. What do you make of the action at the Green Point Stadium?
It's brilliant. Well, the game was terrible, but the atmosphere was unbelievable.
Were you knocking around down the waterfront?
Yes, before the game, nice, chilled.
And after the game, Long Street maybe?
Yeah, did you see me?
The atmosphere is brilliant, rocking atmosphere. And the atmosphere is great in Cape Town, but it's just as good here, to be honest.
you know, the first one was quite, I mean, everyone was watching, but I know that the game with the States, I mean, the streets were empty, you know, there were no cars, everyone was watching, so this is the game of the year or the game of the decade for Slovenia, for sure.
What do you know about Slovenia?
Absolutely nothing. They're playing green and white, I think, yes, and they're a bit outnumbered.
Give me one fact.
They've got 9 players with surnames that end in "ik."
It's part of the old Russia.
They speak very good English. I don't speak any Slovenian, and they all spoke English, which is unbelievable. I don't know nothing about them. I can't pronounce any of their names because I tried last night.
No idea about the Slovenians, apart from we've watched them and they look pretty good against the US.
They like to drink. I had a drink with 1 or 2 of them last night, and they can drink for fun, believe me.
Have you been mixing with the England fans at all?
I was surprised because they seem to be quite friendly, you know. The image that we get back home, they're like, you know, the images as hooligans sometimes from the game, but they're great as fans as well. So I'm looking forward to that game.
Yeah, I'll tell you another fact about England. They've played here twice in 1890 and 1903, and we won both games 8-0.
Well, I reckon that England could do it 3-1. If they don't, I'm going to have to walk home. And it's 100 kilometres, it's a long way.
It is a long way.
Yeah.
Especially in those shoes.
I think we're going to scrape a 1-0 win. That's me being optimistic, positive.
We're going to win, of course. I would say 3-0.
I think 3-0 England. I hope 3-0 England anyway.
Slovenia, yeah, we've got to beat Slovenia today, 3-0.
England are going to win 1-0, it's going to be very unconvincing, everyone's going to be very nervous, but in about the 85th minute we're going to get a corner, somebody like John Terry's going to pop up and head home. We're going to win 1-0, probably come second in the group, but we'll still go through, everything will be fine.
Enjoying it out here?
Yeah, it's been great.
PE, very nice?
Yeah, been here before, nothing much changes.
Very downbeat about the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Well.
It's a World Cup, man, come on.
Well, that's it. It's my 6th one. That's why.
A lot of talk in the press about Rooney really being the problem. What do you think about that?
I don't think he's the problem. I just don't think he's looked fit. I don't think he's been up to it at the moment. And you know, whether that's just through they're not clicking or he's just not fit, I'm not sure. But he's not been himself.
Not been too good in the last 2 games.
It's tournament football.
You think we're building up?
As long as you get through, it doesn't matter.
If you were Capello, what team would you put out?
Well, everyone's fit, really.
England have finally done it. It was unconvincing, but they have won it. They're through to the last 16. There's going to be a party in Port Elizabeth tonight, and we will be in attendance. Talk us through the game.
England had a few chances, but should have obviously scored more. And now we're second in the group, and it's going to be tough from now on in.
The skin of your teeth, classic England.
Skin of your teeth, and then you wake up one day and you won the World Cup, and you wonder how did that happen?
I think getting through is the main thing, isn't it? Looks a poor group, but actually the States are a decent side, and these guys were half decent. And I think to get through is the main thing, and whoever we get next, bring them on.
Wonderful. I mean, it's poor performance by what's his name, Rooney, but outstanding match, man. I mean, great match.
What do you make of Rooney though? He needs to get one off his Scouse Swede, doesn't he?
Yeah, he needs to turn up. He needs to turn up, basically. Yeah.
He's young, bless him.
You think that's what it is?
He's still young. You can't turn around to a young kid like that and say, "Oh, you're going to win the World Cup single-handedly," and put that much pressure on him.
Oh, Wayne Rooney, he's got a foot injury, hasn't he? That's why they took him off.
Is that inside information?
Yeah.
Where have you got that from?
Fabio Capello.
Finished second in the group. Germany or Ghana lightly next. Who you fancy?
I'd prefer Germany.
Yeah, the old enemy. And then the RGs after that, maybe. That would be good.
Can England win the World Cup?
They've got to play better than that. They've got to play a lot better than that. But they still got a chance, haven't they? As with all the other teams. But you can't look further than Brazil, Argentina at the moment, I don't think so.
Well, that's it from PE. Like this ride, we've been up and down with England, but they have qualified. Unfortunately, it is second in the group. A lot of people have tickets for Rustenburg, but it's Bloemfontein next, and we'll see you there.